Urtec, an employee-owned business. We have operations in Victoria, New South Wales and here in WA. We run a variety of projects across the country, from remote resources-based projects like Wheatstone, Barrow Island, Impex in Darwin, through to really local small projects. Resourcing is really critical inside of our business. The biggest point of pain for any contractor in the civil construction industry is really getting people to the project fast enough at the front end to start the job and really get it going. And that costs quite a lot of money. So one of the critical things we need to be able to do is move people from project to project. So what that means is that we have a core group of very skilled people that we're moving around that we can rely and trust to actually do a good job for us. The traditional model for resourcing or recruitment, at least for the last decade during the boom, has really been about put an ad up, wait for people to apply, hopefully you'll find the right person and then you'll send them to the project. The problem with that is that the notice that we typically get around a project starting is anywhere between 2 and 3 weeks. The typical lead time to go through that traditional recruitment process is around 6, and then you're not really guaranteed to get a good candidate at the end. That has resulted in a range of problems on different projects. Livehire has a massive impact at that particular space. What Livehire does is has a big impact on our ability to find the right people prior to needing them, build relationships with them, and then when a job becomes available, we know who they are, where they are, we can contact them straight away, and if they're available, we can start them. We're going through a constant process of connecting with people and building them into talent pool groupings that is specific to particular needs that we have. So within 24 hours of actually having a job vacancy land with us, we're able to go back to a line manager and say, here's 3 candidates that we've looked at and connected with previously that could do your job. The next step for us right now in the journey from a Livehire point of view is really to have our line managers start to work through Livehire themselves. So we've recently started to give them access to the platform. The preliminary feedback's been quite good, and the guys are being relatively active in terms of getting into the database. So what that's done is had a huge impact on our time to fill data. The Livehire platform has meant that that's been reduced down to about 11 days for our blue collar workers and around 17 days for our white collar or professional workers. So quite a big impact. Cost to fill includes the costs of the people doing the processing, the lost time due to productivity for not having a person in that role, and you'll often get a range anywhere between $30,000 and up to $50,000, $60,000 per head. Livehire's had a significant impact on our cost to fill. Livehire is a great platform, and I think it really presents a solution to what I think the future of resourcing needs to be. Yes, I'd recommend it, absolutely, but with a caveat. I'd recommend that whoever decides to get involved with Livehire really understands what it is that they're trying to do, that they work up front to really give themselves the opportunity to be successful with the platform. It's like planting an acorn. You plant the acorn now, and in an amount of time, you get an oak tree. That's what Livehire is.